Right, so I'm making this video to sum up my experience with my Funnel FX. It was good in the beginning, but after I started to get consistent withdrawals on my 10K account, a lot of stuff started happening. Um, it initially started with me. It initially started with it initially started with my first ever, no, like my third withdrawal. They basically um well, there's the email you see me here with support. I told them basically have a video documenting everything. Don't know why it's not showing up here on my desktop, but the long and short is, oh, sorry, they actually responded on the they responded on their live stuck again on their live ticket thing, some garbage and as we talking about um here, and they said there's no issue. Right here, after reviewing, it appears that your dashboard has already been updated and there is no issue with it. The balance shown on it is also reflected in our back office, right? And well, you can clearly see the last two videos. I supposed to have 46,911 because I documented that trade right in here. Let me just go over it one more time. So you see we started the trade with 46,250, and when we closed the partial, we closed a partial on, alright, I'm not getting it right. So I'd close up partial, right, 250. I now close the partial, so I have the 46,484. So that is what reflecting here, 46,000, right, it's wrong the top. But the second trade that gave me the 46,911 didn't they didn't add that to my account, right? Right. So you see, we just closed manually, close position, boom. Look, executed, placed, cancel, cancel, because it didn't hit the take profit, so that canceled 46,911, and that was not awarded. So that was the latest problem with them. The first problem was I asked for withdrawal of some profits from a 10K, and what they did was their split is 80-20. So this was like in October or maybe September last year. They took they took the 80% and then took another 80%. So hypothetically speaking, if I made $500 in each trade and I get my profit split, we could see that it was I suppose like $500 was the amount I made, multiply that by 80%. I was supposed to receive 400. But what they did was did our next 80%, multiply that by 80%, and they gave me this amount. Now, I think at the time the trade I made like 416 or 4 something. So I already did the maths. On my dashboard it showed up with the already discounted with the profit split. So in other terms, when I made the 10,500, it showed 10,500 on my dashboard here. But when you go into here and you look at it and you come here and you ask for your profit split, you do your profit share. I think I could even, oh, this was, I think this was the account itself. Right, I think it was this one. This was the last one I got, the most recent one. So this trade actually had made 4 something, and what they did was I made close to 500. I remember this really good. So what they did 80% of that, and on my dashboard it showed this amount, not the amount I made in the trade, right? So it didn't show me 10,500. It showed me 10,353, right? And then When I asked for the profit share, I was given this. So from my $400 trade, almost $500 trade, what was supposed to show $500 in profit I made on the day, they gave me this amount, which was already deducted 80%, the 80-20 split. And then when I asked for the withdrawal, all I could have withdrew was this amount. So when I withdrew the entire amount, I was given this. And when I opened and I emailed them, they told me I should have requested the 500. I was like, how can I request an amount that isn't here, right? And they stopped reply. Um, I'm trying to see if I could find that email. Because I delete a set of my phone. Okay, let me see. Okay, this date was the 10/17th. Payout, reminder, payout, you pass. Yeah, I'm not even seeing the email. That's crazy. I'm gonna go my inbox. Oh, look here. No, it wasn't taken twice. So I believe it was taken twice. This is what I was talking about. Hey, blah 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 blah. I good night. There was a mistake with my payout amount. You all took 80% of my profit. You all took 80% twice from my profit. And hi, blah 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 blah. Look, right. So this is what they was telling me. Right. So you see here, this wasn't the amount that was supposed to show up on my account in the dashboard. It was supposed to be for however much you make any trade. It's supposed to be how much shown on your dashboard, and then they're supposed to do 80% of it. So I actually was supposed to receive this amount, but they showed me this amount on my dashboard, and then they do a 80-20 split of this and give me this. But the trade I made was about 500 US. So it was 80% deducted. They showed me this, and then they took 80% of this, which is twice, and gave me this. Because I remember this trade was actually the profit I made from this trade was the most I made on my 10k, right? So here was the most, the 430 something, but this they actually made the most on this account. It was like close to 500, like 480 something dollars, right? And I said, hey, I could take a withdrawal and buy a 50k account. So when I received this, this was one of the least compared to the last two. I was like, nah, I couldn't buy a 50k account with this, and that's it. So my experience with them right now is horrible, and I'd recommend nobody using prop. And like if I use a prop, use FTMO, and after and or just try to get personal. I feel like just going on try one more time with FTMO on a 10k, and then from there just build my personal, because this is real discouraging. I mean, I still have equity in the account, yes, but it's like with the sense and the fighting you when you're trying to get out that drawdown, and it's on a psychological battle already. And then when it's time to get your profit split is licks, is a set of scams. So yeah.